No, Friday. It's Friday. Hey peeps, happy Friday. Welcome back to the sewing room. I'm back in here. I ended up taking yesterday off. I had a horrendous pain day on Wednesday and had to drive through it because we needed to come home. It was fine, did the thing, got home. Mum, poor mum, I was very not good company in the car. I drove most of the way so that I didn't feel sick because I get travel sickness as well. So yeah, I was not the most fun companion on Wednesday, but we got home and it was good. It was very good. We picked up the sewing machines, we met up with Helen to pick up the paper. Thank you, Helen, it was lovely to meet you. Then finally got home and I crashed. Then I didn't get up until about 11 the next day. I was woken up a little bit earlier than that. Shiana decided that it was time to sit on my lap regardless of the fact that I was still horizontal, so she came and laid on my lap anyway, which was very sweet of her. Yeah, she has missed me. She's been very friendly at the moment. But yeah, yesterday was chilling, a little bit of admin work in the afternoon, getting some bits and pieces sorted. I've just gone for a really exciting meeting this morning, well this afternoon, midday. I was early. Yeah, fingers crossed I'll be able to tell you about that probably next week, which is exciting. So yeah, it's really nice to be home. I've missed Papa, missed Chiana, missed Susie, and came home to some lovely happy mail as well. So Erica from Lavender and Twine very kindly let me have some patches sent to her. She'd already sent me one, the brown coat patch, but she's also sent me my Farscape patch, which is very kind. And I got a lovely letter from her and her husband. Beefcake, I will be coming to visit you guys at some point. As soon as I possibly can, I will, because you are making it sound awesome. There's beignets and pretzels been promised, Funko Pop tour of shop, so I want to come. I definitely want to come, and it's just going to be a case of when I can afford it, and as soon as I can I will be there. But thank you for the letters, and I'm gonna get the name right. The very lovely Mary Ellen O'Neill from New York State has sent me a gorgeous gift. So it arrived, and I have unwrapped this, so it was packaged like this, both sides, which I thought was adorable, and then everything inside was wrapped up in tissue paper as well. But Mary had found a bunch of my logo cats as an embroidery program, and so basically my logo cats, I've bought the use of them, but they're not exclusive to me. She'd found them and she's embroidered them on turquoise marine vinyl. So this is the one that's on the end card at the end of the videos. This is the one that is in my Instagram little circle, my little ID on Instagram. This is the one that I've got on a couple of different pieces of letterheads for the company, and then this is the one that is in the company logo. So thank you so much, Marianne. She sent me a lovely letter as well. Thank you, that was so kind of you. Thank you for taking the time to practice them and get them right. I tried in digitizing this stuff previously and I failed horribly at it, as Jan will know, because Jan had won my very first subscriber giveaway for 1,000 subscribers, and it was a NCW made to order, and she'd asked for embroidery, my cat embroidery, and I didn't have any, and I was desperately trying to work out how to do it, and trying, and it all kept going horribly wrong. And it was about 6 months, and I hadn't sent, kept saying it'll be with you soon, because I kept thinking, oh, I'll try this, and I'm not a digitizer. It's a totally separate art and it's amazing. I just failed miserably. So Jan eventually sort of said, oh well, I like these colours. So I made her one, sent it to her and said, look, when I get the embroidery done I will send you another one. She's like, no, this is fine, this is lovely, thank you. So thank you for being so patient with me, Jan, but also thank you, Mary Ellen, for taking the time to make these look as wonderful as you have. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. I have worked with marine vinyl before, having felt this, so it's kind of thicker. I'm thinking maybe one of the work bags that Mum makes, these might make nice panels on it, but I'm sure I'm going to find something to do with them. But they're absolutely gorgeous, so thank you very much. It was really nice happy mail to come home to, and as I say, the letters as well, and my Hotel Chocolat order. Black Forest Gâteau, delicious. So yeah, that was nice to come home to, and I'm gonna put all my stuff for the letters over there, the packaging and recycling, and I'm going to put these in the bag making stash. I also ordered my next year's diary. I've gone for a thick Otagami one again, the Pro, and it came in a box this time, which is really fancy, but actually quite nice, because I do keep all my diaries, especially, I mean, I've gotten rid of a few recently when we moved in here because I was keeping them just for the sake of it and they weren't pretty. But the bullet journal ones, which I've made an effort with, I will keep. And now I've got a little box to put it in when it's finished, bearing if it will go back in there. So I can put like a little 2023 sticker on the side, and yeah, I thought that was really nice. But I went for the blue vegan leather one. It's exactly the same as the brown one that I'm using this year, so I can fit the entire year in it, plus some collections at the front. And I know it's August, I know 2023 is quite a way away, but I prefer to set my diary up all in advance. I am going to start working on it over the next couple of months so that the video can go up in December, because December's always really busy. So I'm trying to plan ahead for content so that I'm not doing a mad dash at the end like I usually do. So there's that. But yeah, I got to get the paper that, like I say, Helen gave me her roll of paper. Thank you, Helen. Got to get that back down here. Some of the fabric is in the wash. I've got some fabric down here because you've seen the Festival of Quilts haul, but Mum and I went to Lady McElroy on the Tuesday. We had an appointment and I have filmed a bit of that, which you will have seen hopefully on Friday afternoon. You'll be seeing this waffle on Tuesday. I'm going to start filming the drop-in bits for it, because basically I filmed the entirety of the Festival of Quilts, but I was having so much fun, and you know, then the 2 days that I worked there, I was so busy. I was expecting to be busy, but I was so busy that I just didn't have time to pick the camera up other than at the beginning and the end. So I'm gonna try and film some like explanation shots about what was going on, and then drop in all that footage and then put that one out this evening. And then this afternoon, I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. Try and put the fabrics away. Stuff is getting washed. There's some suiting down there from my Lady McElroy haul. So yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. It's really nice being back in here though. I did come down briefly yesterday to bring some of the coating fabric down that I bought, because it is giant and heavy, and it was just take that one thing down. But yeah, it's nice to be properly back in here today. So I'm going to shut up waffling at you, get that that bit of footage filmed for today's video as I just mentioned, and then get on with something this afternoon. I don't know what. I don't know if I'm in the mood for sewing today or not. We shall see. We shall see. But it's nice to be back. Hey peeps, happy Sunday. I ended up taking yesterday completely off. I did get that little bit of footage done on Friday that I wanted to, and the video went out, and you can see it here if you haven't already. I have lost all confidence in the pronunciation of my favourite fabric company, because a couple of you told me that I'm still saying it wrong, and I don't want to annoy anyone. So I'm going to talk to Raymond on Monday and just get him to record it for me, so that I've got it from the company how I'm supposed to be saying it, because at this point it's all kind of like, I don't know, I'm getting it wrong. But never mind, it's not the biggest dilemma in the world. Still getting the fair few comments on my appearance. The latest one is that my current hair colour is far too dark for me and I should be red. Like, So that person's been blocked. They also said the same about my sister-in-law, whose natural hair colour is black. So yeah, that person got blocked, and I think I'm just going to have to write a standard response along the lines of, I will not tolerate negative comments on my physical appearance or anyone else's physical appearance. You are entitled to your own opinion, but I don't need to know it. Sorry, you're blocked. And just copy and paste it, because it's becoming enough of an issue that I'm having to do it fairly frequently. But you know what? Never mind, never mind. I like how I look, so there you go. Got my Matilda dress on today. Very happy with this one. Still need to write to them to ask for the sleeve extension, because I can definitely see myself making another one of these over the winter months. Although I did spend yesterday, I wasn't completely off, I did spend yesterday planning out content for the rest of the year, and I have theoretically got a video for every Friday and Saturday for the remainder of the year, and hopefully in such a way that it's actually achievable as well. There's a lot of stuff that will need to be made, but I think I can do it. I'm not giving myself more than 10 items to make per month, which is my regular kind of level if I'm doing woven things, although a couple of them are bigger projects like a suit and a coat. So yeah, although that does mean that the Anaconda Antithesis and Foliage Canopy are being pushed to next year completely, and I'm going to sit down and plan those collections a little bit better, because rather than just get the fabrics out and like show you guys the fabrics and be like, I'm going to make these things with it, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to be a little bit more cohesive about what I'm going to make with them that will then work together, because that's definitely something that I need to think about. I'm also planning on doing a like month-long look at my wardrobe before I do a wardrobe clear out, because I make a lot of stuff but I do gravitate to wearing certain things. So I'm gonna try and do like a more in-depth kind of like look at what I feel comfortable in, what I wear on a regular basis. You'd think that would be really obvious because of what I do for a living, filming myself nearly every day, but I don't film myself every day anymore. So yeah, that's going to be another video that I'm planning for, I think, the beginning of December. I think it could be quite an interesting one, kind of like evaluate the wardrobe, work out what I actually wear and what I enjoy making and what I actually have in my wardrobe, and then yeah, because I'm also doing a sew the basics. I'm classing my giant white, you know, giant sleeved white pirate shirt as a basic, which might not be somebody else's idea of a basic, but yeah, I'm planning on doing a sew the basics video as well, because I do make so many pattern things that it would be good to have stuff to pair them with, and that would also work my way through a lot of my suiting, which would be great. Anyway, I need to set up for the live stream. It is currently 20 to 11 and we're starting at 11. I am planning on trying to get all my fabric purchases from the Festival of Quilts into the stash somehow. I am not quite sure how that's going to work. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm still also, I've got the trouser leg for the border print jumpsuit cut out, and I'm going to try and work on that tomorrow. And I've also got the super secret squirrel dress that I would like to get finished, because I need to have it photographed, because they might be using some of my pictures for the promotion of the dress, which would be awesome. So I do need to get that finished as well, although I won't be able to show you that in August's What I've Made video, my lookbook. So I'm thinking there might just be 4 dresses and possibly a jumpsuit to show you, although the jumpsuit dedicated video will be coming out next month. Anyway, that was 5 minutes of waffle of basically what I was doing yesterday, which was planning, which you know I love. So I'm going to set up for the live stream, maybe go live a little bit early, and start getting this fabric organised, which is basically what we've been doing for the last month of Sundays. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, yes, I will see you after the live stream. Good morning, lovely peeps. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the sewing room. I have been doing that thing that I do where I've been starting waffles off, then getting through whatever task I assign myself for that day, getting knackered, and then completely forgetting to say goodbye to you. So that has been what has happened over the last couple of days. So there's a couple of starts to vlogs and no finishes, but today, Monday, back at it. I am going to be tracing out the Deer and Doe patterns today. I don't know if I'm going to get to cutting any of them out, but I do want to get all 3 traced. Depending on how I go, I might trace the cardamom as well. We were talking about that during the hangout yesterday. If you'd like to have a look at that, there'll be a link up here. It's basically the very long version of what will be my September fabric haul, which should be coming to you guys on Saturday. There should be a lookbook on Friday. There should be a fabric haul on Saturday. We shall see how that goes. So yeah, tracing out of patterns today. That's what I'm in the mood for. That's what I had planned. I have the very lovely paper now. Helen very kindly gave me her roll from More Plan because she's moving house and there's no room for it in her new house. So I get a nearly full roll. So thank you very much, Helen. Very much appreciated. So first things first, I need to get all the patterns ironed flat so that I can trace them accurately. Then I need to work out what size I'm going to be tracing and what alterations I want to make to them, because I think there's going to be a lot of bodice lengthening at the very least, probably a lot of skirt lengthening, possibly some tweaks to the myosotis, the forget-me-not, because I do very much like it on other people, and I think for myself I'm going to want to tweak some things. I'm thinking that I'm going to need to add length to the torso because I don't think it's going to be long enough for me. And I think what I'm actually planning on doing, because it's a button-up front, which means it'll have an overlap at the front but then into a regular skirt, I think I'm gonna, rather than just add length to the torso, I think I'm gonna add a waistband to it and some ties so that I can cinch it at the waist. I'll steal the ties and the waistband from the Magnolia dress, which is a Deer and Doe pattern as as well. And I think that is going to give me the length in the torso I need, but also work for me stylistically and also the way that I like to finish my dresses on the inside. Because when there's an overlap at the front or a faux wrap front into a regular bodice, I don't like the finish that I achieve with the way that the pattern tells you to. I prefer to have things enclosed, but that's just me, and again, that is completely my idiosyncrasy. I like that. That's my preference. I'm not saying anyone else has to do it. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling at you, get set up for an audiobook, and yeah, just get on and get some tracing done. Wish me luck.
One eternity later.
It is 5:01 p.m. according to Alexa. I just asked her off camera so I didn't set all of yours off. But I have got the orchid, licorice and forget-me-not dresses traced, cut out, altered and the process filmed. I'm thinking that the forget-me-not dress, it might not be the most obvious thing, but hopefully I think I kind of thought of another way to explain it, so fingers crossed I can do it that way as well and show you both methods, which will, fingers crossed, help you to make that alteration if you decide you want to alter it the same way as I do. I was thinking about tracing the cardamom dress this evening, but I don't think I'm gonna because my feet hurt. So I think what I will do is pack up for the day, take all of this upstairs and start editing all the footage that I've got, because I've just basically started 3 proper videos that are going to need to be edited as I go so that I know what I'm filming for. So I think I'll take it up to my room, get that edited, get this edited for tomorrow. Yeah, sit and play with Chi, have some dinner and basically chill out. But it's been a very productive day. I'm very pleased with everything that I've got done. Didn't get anything cut out of fabric, but I can come down there here and do that tomorrow. I had planned on doing the border print jumpsuit and the super secret squirrel dress, but I am trying to be really strict with my August or my lookbooks, and it's going to be everything that I made in August from start to finish. If I make the jumpsuit and the border and the super secret squirrel dress, I can't show you those until the proper videos come out, which will be hopefully in a couple of weeks. So in my head it's better for me to be cutting out these dresses that will be in proper videos next month as well, than just film the lookbook with the four things that I made this month, which, you know, I don't think is too bad. I did do proper videos for 3 of them and then just sewed the other one up really quickly, so yeah, I think that's the plan. So there's going to be a lookbook on Friday with 4 items. The smallest lookbook I think I've ever done, but never mind. Anyway, I have remembered to say goodnight to you this time, although it hasn't been a very interesting day filming wise from perspective of what you're seeing, because all the interesting stuff I've been doing will be coming in videos later on. So I hope you've enjoyed the little bit of waffle from the last couple of days. It's been really nice being back in front of the camera and chatting with you guys. The hangout on Sunday was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Found 2 extra fabrics that I completely forgot that I'd brought home. They'd come out of the wash, so I've got to try and squirrel those away as well, but that's a problem for tomorrow, Shan. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed the last couple of days and I will see you all again very soon. Bye!